Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different from the regular content because obviously all my other stuff has no commentary, and that's kind of the point. But what I was thinking about doing today was doing a playthrough of one of my favorite games. I played this game for 6 years, and I love it. It's Flow, as you can see. I believe it's called Flow Free, but that's alright. Um, as you can see, I've got my streak there, 184 days, and that's only because I've had this game on my phone for a while. But I finished all the levels just this morning. Decided to reset the progress and do one of these. So as you can see, there's a lot of them because I bought the full version. Um, yeah, so we'll do all the packs in order. This will be a long sort of set of videos. So yeah, get ready for it. I guess we'll just jump straight into it. The first couple of parts will be kind of boring because, as you can see, these levels are really not difficult at all. I have played this a lot of times, so it might not be that fun for me, but we'll see. I don't know. It's enjoyable. I've never made something like this before, so any helpful tips or tricks, just let me know. I doubt there's any secrets to this sort of thing, so yeah. Let me just hold up a second. Let me set a timer real quick so I know how long I've been going for. Let's maybe play for 15 minutes. Does that sound like long enough parts? I don't know, we can make them longer or shorter based on what you guys all reckon, but yeah. Right, let's get back into it. So yeah, inspiration playing this game, basically I just wanted to do more on the channel than what I've been doing, and so what better way to do it than play a game like this? People often ask me like what was my inspiration for starting the channel, and I was like, there really wasn't. I just sort of was one day like, yeah, let's do it. And so everyone at work knows about it, everyone at university knows about it. Oh yeah, I'm a uni student, by the way, so there's that. That's why my uploads aren't very regular. So yeah, gonna be a teacher one day. If you couldn't tell, I'm Australian. Not that I don't think I have any non-Australian people who watch this, but if I do, that's where I'm from. The series is going to be fairly long, and there are some, as it goes on, there'll be lots of just more difficult levels that might make me a bit frustrated, because they do get kind of frustrating down the line. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I mean, I'm enjoying it, so I don't see why you wouldn't. I'm just talking nonsense right now. What is going on? Yeah, I've been basically playing this game since I started school, pretty much. Actually, maybe not that long ago, but a while ago. 6 or 7 years. So you might be hearing some noises in the background too. That's because I live at home with my family. So yeah, that's why you'll be able to hear that. And also, by the way, if you guys have any ideas, just let me know, and I'll consider making videos of like those ideas. So if there's any games, I know I did a Sudoku, but there might be things like I do a Sudoku speed run, or do a solitaire or something like that. There's not really a lot going on in this game, so I might in future do something like get one of my mates on a conference call or something like that and just chat to them while I play it. Because, not gonna lie, this commentary, bit boring. My brother's out of here. He's having a great old time. Oh, I don't know if it's been mentioned before, but my name is Jack. So, yeah, if you wanna, I don't know, call me or whatever. Say my name in the comments. Why would I ever want? That was a silly thing to say. Yeah, if you have anything to say, don't call me Maestro. That's just the name of my channel. It's not me. Call me Jack. Pretty boring name if you ask me. I always sort of tell people like I wish I was named something different. I don't know why. It's probably just as boring. Oh crap! I've stuffed something up here. There we go. It's probably just as boring, but I've always loved the name Jim. And I wish, like, I try and get people to call me that, but yeah, it's never really worked. But oh well. Jack is a pretty cool name, so my parents wanted for me. Oh, I can tell you some stuff about me. Let's see. I was born in Australia. Obviously. I go to uni. I'm very passionate about music, so I listen to a lot of music. I play music. I play the guitar, and that's always fun. Sorry, my voice is a bit croaky at the moment. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I do that a lot. Not as into sport as I might like. But there's definitely like sports that I enjoy more than others and stuff like that. Yeah, there's not really much to tell. Like I said, I'm going to be a teacher one day. I make YouTube videos in my spare time. The good thing about videos like this and the ones I've uploaded so far is they require minimal editing. So that's always good fun. I wonder if I'll be able to beat this whole first pack just in the time I've got so far. I don't know how much time I've got left, but I've only got 67 more levels to go. So that's 67 now. There we go. Yeah. One thing I find strange about this game is even though I've played through it so many times, and these levels I'm doing now, I've probably played like, I don't know, 20 or 30 times. It's like none of them seem even the slightest bit familiar because they sort of all blend together. There's one level which we'll get to in, I don't know, freaking forever. But it took me like weeks and weeks to finish, and so I remember that one because it took me so long and I had to sit there and stare at it for so long. But no other level seems familiar to me, which is, I don't know. I would have thought at this point, oh, I think that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. There we go. You would have thought at this point I'd recognize at least some of them, but no. Every level's like, I see it. I don't really, how can I explain this? It's sort of like, I notice it as a whole thing. I don't look at any specific color. It's just sort of like I look at how all the colors go together. I don't know. It's tough to explain. But no, I absolutely adore this game. I might, like I said, branch out and play similar games, or I might get my computer out and play games on that and see how that goes. But for the time being, this is probably what I'm going to stick with. That is very wrong. What am I doing? There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh my gosh. See, that just then me using the undo button. It took them forever to add that into the game. So for like ages and ages, I was playing this game and there was no undo feature. So I'd do something slightly wrong or I'd slightly mess it up. Like for example, I'll show you something. I'd do this and I'd cut across it by accident and cut it off. And so I'd have to restart the whole level to get the star. But now with the undo feature, I can just undo it, and well, it goes great guns. I love it. It seems like such an obvious feature that they should have put in ages ago, but they only added it in like I don't know, a year ago, maybe less. You know, when we get up to the levels like the 15 by 15 levels, they will take a very long time. Like, not so long that they'll be like, it'll be like probably a couple of parts just on that one pack sort of thing. Like maybe 4 or 5 parts, maybe even more, because it does take me a while to get through those levels. But after that, it'll be like smooth sailing. That's the hardest one I find. Or actually, there are some extreme levels. Once I finish this, once I do the 9 by 9 levels, I'll go through it and sort of explain which ones are the hardest and give you guys a little. Maybe I won't actually. I'll explain which ones are the hardest, but I won't give you a sneak peek of the levels because that will defeat the surprise. So, yeah. Fun. I'm just rambling on right now. I'm just trying to find literally anything to say. Can you guys tell I've not done this before? This is the kind of thing you can, I don't know, sit down on the couch with your dinner, play in the background, and also have a conversation with your significant other or your siblings or something. It's not something that you just watch primarily. And I mean, I know that. It's not a surprise to me. It's just something so I can, I don't know, play Flow, and also not just as a time wasting game, but as something that I do and enjoy doing. Alright, we're on to the 9 by 9 levels. These ones will take the longest out of any of them. I just checked my timer and there's 3 minutes left, but I might just like stop it and just keep talking for a little while until we finish this, because I'd like to get this done, and it shouldn't take me oh my goodness, shouldn't take me too long to do. Jeez. This is going to happen a lot where I grab the wrong colors by accident. They've made it so misclicking is not as severe as it used to be. So if I did that and wanted to adjust it but accidentally hit the purple, for example, I used to have to restart, or now I will have to because I let my finger off it. But if I touch that, I can take it back and that doesn't count as a move. So it's sort of, you don't get as, see what I mean there? You don't get as severely punished as you would have used to, because I would have had to restart the whole level just then to be able to get the star. Because if you look to get the star, I'm sure you guys all know how this game works, but if you don't, on the off chance that you don't, you see you have flows 10 out of 10, moves 10. If you get all 10 flows in 10 moves, you get the star. If you do it in more than 10 moves, you only get a tick, which I can show you now. See, I've done 8 moves and only 7 flows, so if I do that, I've only got the tick there, so I'm gonna have to restart that to get the star. You know, I love this game. I really do. It's a fantastic game. It's great when I'm just bored, or if I'm, I don't know, just lying in bed late at night, got nothing to do. Just whip out this and just start mucking around on it, you know? Play if I'm on the phone to someone for like an extended period of time, I'll whip this out and start playing at the same time. Because it's easy to sort of concentrate on other stuff at the same time. Like, it doesn't take too much of your concentration to actually play, which I love. That's what I love about this game, is you can play it whenever. Oh, what happened there? Whoops, sorry. Yeah, you can play it whenever, which is, it's just fantastic. So I'm going to try and do these as regularly as possible. I might forget every now and again, and I might sometimes jump forward in progress, because I'll just play a couple levels here and there, and so it'll probably seem like I'm trying to cheat, but every time I load it up, I'll try and explain how many levels I've done since then and all that sort of jazz. Because I do play this, like, just in my spare time. Which will be, yeah. Oh, alright. Time is done, so we're gotta rush through these levels now. I don't want these recordings to be too long. I mean, this one's gonna be like 20 minutes, which is long enough as it bloody is, but you know what? Y'all can just deal with it. Ask me if I care. Just kidding, of course I care. Yeah, like I said, if you've got any suggestions or anything like that, let me know. One game that comes to mind actually is Major Mayhem, which is another just iPhone game which I played a couple of times, which is pretty fun, but I'm not great at it, so probably be boring to watch. Or even on my laptop I might do some Minesweeper playthroughs, or you know, something funny like that. Another thing I get asked, speaking of which, is about how I came up with the idea to do food reviews where I don't talk, and I was just like, it's never been done before. Like, it's something that's not been done by anyone. And yes, it's boring, but that's the joke. Everyone's seen food reviews where they try and make it as exciting as possible, make all these little rhymes and really react to what they're eating. But I don't know. Something very personal about a food review where you just sit and eat. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I've got some good ideas in the future for food reviews, and yeah, it should be great. Oh, whoops. You guys will love it, I'm sure. And to all my mates from work who may or may not be watching this, love you guys. You're like my main viewership. And also my friends from school, and some of my friends from uni. Love you all. So I'm about to finish this. I got one level to go. Oh, stuffed it up a bit there. There we go, fixed it. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so I'll go through it. So there's this levels, which are 150 levels of 15 by 15 sized. I won't show you how big those are, but you can probably guess. And then there's these two, the Extreme Pack and obviously the Extreme Pack 2, which are very difficult. Otherwise, it's pretty cruisy. Jumbo Rectangle gets pretty big, but there's not that many of them. Yeah. So, if you can see there, the bonus pack, green pack, and blue pack all have 150 levels of 5x5 to 9x9, which is like the same as what I just did. So the next couple episodes will be relatively boring. But you know what? That's okay, because that's the point. But yeah, you can see how many. Geez. So one of my mates actually set that record of 10 in a minute, and he's very not good at this game. Like, I won't do it now because we're already running late. But oh, what did I just click? No, that's not happening. Right. So we'll end the episode there.